Hello dear Scorpio, welcome to your June 2021 reading. So I'm in a very strange state again. I don't know what happened to me right now, like just a minute ago, but I don't know. It's been a strange day as a whole, and the people I talk to, I don't know, we all feel kind of weird. So I hope this is good for this reading. At least I feel the urge to go ahead and read. I'm reading the Starman Tarot deck, which I've started reading for this month here on YouTube. And it worked quite well so far. I don't do reversals by here now. It jumped out at me like this, so I'm gonna take it. Yeah, that's your energy, Scorpio. Your base, Queen of Wands. Sacred Clown in the Crown. Prince of Cups in the past. Eight of Wands together with Prince of Swords in immediate future. Four of Cups outcome. The Star transition. Okay, so what I do perceive here is the first card, of course, your present situation. The Moon in reversed. That's a Pisces card. But when I was learning tarot, I always felt the Moon is much more Scorpion. But okay, it's connected to Pisces. So here in reverse. Usually, probably a little bit about letting go of what is it that you fear the most? Is it something practical? Is it something that has to do with other people or places? Is it something that has to do with yourself? Is it an aspect of you? So I see you liberating yourself from that. Just go within and think about the one thing. There are probably many, but maybe there's one thing. I feel like I get the sense of it is something about you, and it's something about you fear about yourself. Like you fear that this aspect. Maybe right now it's a bit quiet around that, but maybe it is connected to certain circumstances, and as soon as you get into these circumstances, this aspect of you might come to light again, and this is something that you fear. So I feel like this is something also you can let go now. At least you set your mind on it, you set your mind to let it go. And I think that the Queen of Wands is a very supportive energy here, very determined. Look. Very strong standing and determined to, you see the puma? Is it a puma? Or at least I think it's like two pumas, or maybe it's dogs, but I'll show you in a second. But it's definitely two, creatures, beasts underneath. They're quite scary. So these beasts are only good for us when they are protecting us, when we are in a good relationship to them. So whatever hidden aspects you have in yourself that time to time come out and sabotage your life, maybe they are there for a reason. They have been built in your personality, in your being, due to certain things that happen to you. So they are there for a reason, and they have a function. The issue about here is to use their function without them becoming dysfunctional in your life and destructive and kind of sabotaging you or hindering you from, you know, going and following your path. So the Sacred Clown here, that's a good card to have in your crown. That's an energy of getting some, you know, some like naivety and agility and some energy that is like just provided at the right time in the right moment for you. Not sometimes we don't need to overthink things. Sometimes we need the Sacred Clown to be part of our energy or to lead us actually get into the doing, get into the process, get into the action, and not doing it from a completely detached mind space, but rather from a very playful, joyful, adventurous, not scared, knowing that it can hurt, and we will get there because you have the Prince of Swords here and the Prince of Cups. So yeah, I get some masculine young energy, young in terms of youthful, not young particularly. Prince of Cups, past. A charming person offering a lot, maybe too much. So either you've been that person offering love without revealing what you have, what you're hiding, you know, kind of revealing love and showing, maybe that was even very authentic, wanting to give it all, but thinking that giving it all means that you can just keep a lot for yourself and hide away a lot, which no, you can't. You don't have to give all of you, never. But when you give, then I don't know. And when you offer love and when you offer all of you, then you have to do it from a heart space that is open for it, without thinking that you can. Sorry, there's like a little bit of problem that I ran into, because we for sure have the right to keep things for ourselves. We don't have to reveal everything. So what is the problematic aspect of going into a relationship, be it with yourself, in your work, with friends, or romantic? So what's the problem about hiding? Okay, maybe you need to be aware of what you are hiding here, and then make conscious decisions about what aspects you want to reveal, what you want to share with people, and what you don't want to share. But you cannot expect, because when you don't know what you don't share, then there is this this elephant in the room of things that are kind of unspoken, and this creates kind of tension that is not really needed at that point. So you can be very secretive about stuff. You just need to know what it is you're hiding and why it is that you're hiding it. All right. We do have the sacred, they're kind of so similar. Sacred Clown is not hurt yet, though. It's really party boy. Look at this. Look at this person with a smiley on the arm, wrist. It's such a cool card. Walking in the midst of dangerous, danger, but handling it, finding the path through all the danger. And being on fire, having this energy, glowing, you know, when you start things, really very energized. So we need that sometimes. I spoke about the other stuff. I want to proceed to the Prince of Swords because this is a very beautiful example of, I feel like this is, for me, it's like a follow-up card to the Sacred Clown, a possible follow-up card there, because the Sacred Clown leads the tarot. There you can connect everything to it, but I feel energetically this is very, very similar here. You see the Sacred Clown is quite wounded. The Sacred Clown, you see what I say? The Prince of Swords, pretty wounded, a rebel, going for it all, kind of really no fear of even things that maybe should be approached through a little bit more attention and cautious, because sometimes we get wounded in times and in places that do not necessarily require that. It would be fine to be like a little bit more cautious and then get through it with more grace, like the Sacred Clown, starting off also unexperienced. Although Sacred Clown hasn't suffered so much yet, so he also lacks, a lot. Where the Prince of Swords has a little bit more experience, is less naive and definitely skilled and a bit knowledgeable about life and what works and what doesn't work. And the Prince of Swords has also tried a lot of things and figured out through that process. But again, I feel a little bit of like caution, just kind of thinking a few steps ahead. Sometimes you can have adventures and have it all in life, even dangerous things. You can also harm yourself in all kinds of ways without necessarily like sabotaging your life and stopping things from flowing and from developing, because you kind of just just not exaggerate, you know. Okay, but I feel like there's something coming in. I feel like this energy is coming into your life. So maybe if you've been stuck a little bit in comfort, there's an opportunity to change that with the Eight of Wands. So creative force, the things that happen really come into your life. A card of rapid action. So there could be something coming in and, you know, changing that. All right. So we have the Star in transition. That's the beautiful card. So in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, the Star is also an energy that is like a medium, and the water, as how I perceive it, flows through the person. And here I think it's the light bolts that flow through the person, like coming from the universe, without, like, not from within, from the without. I don't know if that's correct, but So it's a bit broken here. Yeah, connected to the water down there, and it's like a little bit explosive, right? If you think of energy and the current. No, how do you call that? Not the current, but the energy that comes from, you know, from the socket in the wall. I'm sorry, but if you think about anything that is connected simultaneously to the socket and the wall and to water, that's kind of deathly. So the transition, the star is also about hope and faith and yeah, like these good outlook, also being in the flow. And I think it's helping here to set things really, get things going here. And changing, I see renewal and change with from the Sacred Clown to this Prince of Swords, yeah, kind of getting out of your comfort zone, dealing with yourself, dealing with all the parts, with hidden aspects, a lot of hidden aspects here. But I see you kind of, you know, getting out of there because it's in the reverse, the moon, that the leading card here, your energy. And then what happens after that is just kind of a natural evolvement of the things. So the Four of Cups here in the deck is kind of strange a bit. Doesn't look that good. I'm going to show you. It's a bit of a chaos, lots of things happening, and then kind of bit of a sad situation. Whereas in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is a much more positive card. So what I feel here is the need to address your, again, dark side, aspects inside of you that you are not happy about, that are maybe shameful, and yeah, that cause quite some distress. Is that even or very bad feelings when you actually face it. So when you go into the memory and you relive it, somehow it causes you pain and discomfort. That's exactly where you need to be. You just need to stay with it. It will become so uncomfortable if you keep on practicing it. It will become so uncomfortable that you most likely will not let situations like that happen again to you, because you know how it feels. As long as you run away from that feeling, you may end up repeating it, because you just don't know how it. You know, it's as if we know fire is hot, but we keep on forgetting that it's hot, and then we keep on touching it again and again. Yeah, because we do not accept it, that it's hot. And maybe that's a bad example, but with with these things that are like part of us and cause us problems, if you don't sit with that uncomfortable feeling, yeah, you might repeat it. And if you sit along enough with it, you really feel the blame, the shame, the guilt. You might liberate yourself from that by at least not repeating it. So it will eventually just become something that is part of your past, and not something that is repeatedly part of your present, over and over and over again. Okay. So what I like, the general thing that I have here, the theme is overcoming your shadows by looking at them, by staying close to them, using the functions of the instances that are built inside of you that are also bad, but using it as functions of your personality or your soul or your one expression of your physical reality, and not letting it get dysfunctional and sabotaging your life. Get out of your comfort zone. You have to relive. You have to be wounded. You have to be hurt. Don't be afraid. You will heal. On the other hand, just try to weigh. Does it need to be done in that way? Can you have a good result without completely getting messed up with something? All right. Okay, that's what I get here, dear Scorpio. I liked it. It is watery a bit. Yeah. Also a lot of air. So, yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to, and comment if you like to. And yeah, as for now, have a good time ahead of you. I hope I can talk to you in August. Bye. Oh no, there will be a love reading in between. And there's July in between. Okay, I'm sorry. I messed up. Enjoy. Bye.